Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends action figure. Continuing on with the Disney Plus What If wave, this is Doctor Strange Supreme. So we're going to start with a quick look at the side of the package. Same artwork on the other side and exact same artwork on the back here. There is a little read-up that says, when unforeseen event changes Stephen Strange's perspective on life, the path he chooses is one filled with even darker magic. If you collect all these figures, you get to complete a awesome Watcher Build-A-Figure. And these are the figures in the wave. We have Zombie Captain America, T'Challa as Star-Lord, Captain Carter, Zombie Hunter Spidey, Doctor Strange Supreme, Heist Nebula, and Marvel Sylvie. So we have a review done on all these. The only one left is Zombie Captain America. So after we open this one up, we'll have all the pieces necessary to complete and build the Watcher Build-A-Figure. But other than that, that's it for the packaging. So let's get this one out of the package and get a closer look. Alright, here he is outside of the box. And he comes with the left foot for the Watcher Build-A-Figure. Nice set of legs on this guy. Wow. Overall pretty cool. And the only accessory is an extra hand. Usually with green it's because he's using a Time Stone. This extra hand actually ports in to the right side. So overall pretty cool accessory, I guess. Not overly impressed, but something is better than nothing lately with these Marvel Legends. So the only thing I gotta bring up right off the bat, man, this cape is super greasy, man. Like seriously, it's oily, it's greasy, very slippery. There's a residue all over it, and it's a really soft, bendy plastic. But you can see the grease on my hands. It's like they covered in baby oil or something. The overall design of the cape is cool, and even on the back here we got some detail all the way around. Paint is not that great on it, not consistent, especially on the outside of the cape. You can see some black showing through, the lines not matching up or anything like that, and yeah, even black showing through on the gold. There's gold paint speckled all over the back of it. Not overly impressed with that, and even on the inside there the circles don't match up. And inside the cape here too, you can see that there's a lot of purple paint missing off this one. Overall, horrible paint job on the cape. So then we get to the actual figure itself. I like the overall look of his goatee, his hair, and everything else. Cool face sculpt. I like the overall design of Doctor Strange. The shoulders sticking a bit. We got some purple paint here on the inside. We got some orange paint all over here. The paint on his belt is done pretty bad. This is probably one of the worst paint jobs I've seen on a Marvel Legend in a long time. Half of this stuff is not painted, the other lot is just rubbing off. So to be completely honest, man, I'm not overly impressed with this one. They could have did a lot better job with this, man, especially with the price increase and everything else, man. You're charging roughly around $40 here now in Canada for a Marvel Legend. And for a $40 figure, man, I expect a lot more than this for my money, to be completely honest. Not overly impressed with this guy at all. Unless you're a big fan of Doctor Strange, I don't recommend this one at all. Unless you can do some customs and all that good stuff, you got an actual decent sculpt to work with. But for anybody like myself that don't do custom work and buy figures and keep them as they are, yeah, don't recommend this one at all. So let's switch out that his other hand. That just pulls out, ports right in. Nice and easy. It kind of sucks, man. I'm kind of bummed about paint application. Like I said, overall, it could have been a pretty cool figure. Really do like the face sculpt though. There is a little hole in the back too. I'm not sure if I covered, but there's a little peg there on the back that actually ports in. So other than that, not much else to say about the overall appearance of this figure. I think I pretty much touched on everything. So let's go over articulation. So for his head, it goes back this far, down this far. You got your side to side and your full rotation for these dumbbell joints. I'm a big fan of these. Really like the dumbbell joints. This shoulder is pretty stiff, but it does go up this far. You get your full rotation there. You do get a bicep swivel. There is double jointed pinless elbows, which are great. There's no ab crunch or anything like that, but there is a ball joint here at the waist, so you do get all kinds of good movement out of that. You go back this far, forward this far, side to side. For his legs are going to be very restricted because they only come out this far. They do go forward this far, somewhat restricted. It's going to be even more restricted on this side, and very restricted going back as well. A lot of these don't have much articulation going backwards anyways. Not really upset about that. He does have double jointed pin knees as well. These legs look really familiar. I feel like I've seen those before. There is a boot cut though, and his ankles go back this far, forward this far, and all the way around. So overall, this guy is not as gummy as the last few that I opened. There's a lot harder plastic on this one than they used on a lot of the newer Marvel Legends. I guess that's one positive thing about this one. So overall, the articulation is, it's okay. It's not great. Let's port his cape back on. It ports on pretty easy. Like I said, it is pretty flimsy, floppy, whatever you want to call it, man. It does look great though when it's on a shelf like that. I don't know about great, but it looks pretty cool. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, for comparisons, here he is next to Doctor Strange from the Dormammu Build-A-Figure. And we have the MCU version of Doctor Strange. And this is from the 3-pack with Iron Man and Thanos. And we have one more figure from the Disney Plus wave, and it's Zombie Hunter Spidey. This guy is roughly the same size as the MCU version of Doctor Strange. When we're taking a closer look there at pants and his boots and everything else, felt really familiar to me. That's because I've seen it before with this Doctor Strange figure. And I'm pretty sure a couple of the other MCU Doctor Stranges share the same pants. I tried to dig them out, but my figures are actually kind of all over the place right now. This is the ones I managed to find so far. So yeah, exact same pants as the MCU Doctor Strange. Really like this figure. I think they did a good job on this one. A lot of detail and everything in this one. Overall, pretty average size for a 6-inch Marvel Legend. Alright, so that pretty much sums up our unboxing and figure review of the Doctor Strange Supreme from the Disney Plus What If series. So overall, I'm going to give this guy a 7 out of 10. Very sloppy paint on cape. None of the circles and everything else match up. Paint on cape is horrible. Paint on the figure is not that great. Very hindered articulation. So overall, man, I think 7 out of 10 is a decent score. A few things that I actually like about this figure. Really do like the head sculpt. I think they did an awesome job with that, man. I love the head sculpt. The joints itself are pretty nice though. They're not gummy like most of the new Marvel Legends, so I gotta give them credit for that. I like the overall design of this figure, but it just falls short, man. With the price increases, I think they should be putting a little bit more effort into actually releasing decent figures. I like what they were aiming for, but they just fell short of what they were trying to produce with this one. So one more closer look all the way around. Like I said, I like this guy a lot more without the cape. Mixed feelings about the cape. I like it, and then I look at the back and everything else looks cool, but then when you look close at it, just a mess of a cape, to be completely honest. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my score. Let me know what you thought of my review. And let me know what you thought of the Disney Plus series, What If. As always, if you like our review, don't forget to click on that thumbs up button, leave a like, and that subscribe button is there as well if you guys want to subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Keep collecting and stay safe.